Well, I think you kind of figured out already that we are back with game number 2 as Gems was kind of talking when he wasn't supposed to. But, well, I guess you're pretty excited for this next one, so I guess we'll excuse you. Game number 2 for Oxygen and Vaevictis. Game number 1 was a bit of a stomp, and we're ready with game 2, so let's say we just get into it, right?
Yeah, I'd say we should go straight into this game. Have a look at how the match is going for both of these teams, and it looks like they've decided to change up their teams. So I want to get straight into that.
Alright, so let's just start the game in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so you can hear that. We are in the game here, so let's introduce our heroes and kind of talk about the last one a little bit. It's Mike will be on the steel again this time. Strawbell reprising his role as the Rampage. Cameron again as the Grim. Marty Rivia on his Muriel again, be certified on the Gadget. And, well, they've really only switched the Gadget for Iggy. Meanwhile, for Vaevictis, they changed things up a little bit here. Cosmia playing the Grux, Vault on the Narbash again, Irokanji playing his Murdoch, Zune123, he's on the Iggy this time, and then Fire, they switched up his Murdoch for a Sparrow.
I'm liking these changes from Team Vaevictis. They've decided, look, our last comp didn't go exactly ideal. The Howitz has been banned out. Let's take the Iggy away from being certified. Hopefully that will get us a bit more of an advantage. Hopefully we can use that now because it's a steal. They force Cert onto one of his other characters. We all know Cert's primarily known for his Iggy play, but he's a really strong mage player. He's going to be fine on this Gadget, but looks like they want this invade.
Yeah, check out this invade. So deep for Team Oxygen. They're going to catch out too. Cosmia taking a ton of damage here, and Vault is there as well. They can't actually do too much against this. Both Vault and Cosmia get down, and they don't even get a red buff for it, getting immediately taken by Team Oxygen. So they take 2 kills right off the bat, give the red over to Cameron, and immediately just start right onto this game.
And it looks like they're going to go for this Murdoch as well.
Oh yeah, he's been caught out. Just like not even wondering like what happened when his 2 teammates died. And Itsukanji taking damage from all directions, and he does get killed once again by the bot. An easy early 3 kills for Team Oxygen.
It's Mike. Cool guys don't look at explosions. Just backs out straight away. He knows the mine's going to kill that Murdoch, and
Right,
perfectly played by Oxygen. They've got such a good early game right now going for them, and
yeah,
it's not looking great.
A little bit on Discord there, but I do get the general point. And, well, a very early couple of kills for Team Oxygen, just really not saying, well, Vaevictis, you didn't really do too well in game number 1, so we'll just take it right to you in game 2. No respect at all.
Yeah, the Oxygen have decided, look, we're going to come out, we're going to show people what we can do. And we're going to not make it easy for any team to beat us. We want to completely just lay our ground as being one of the best teams in the game. And hopefully, Team Vaevictis can make them struggle. I'd love to see teams just pressuring down some of these top teams. Underdog stories are always the best. And hopefully we get to see some sort of flashes of good play from Team Vaevictis in this coming game.
So, you talked a little bit about how Team Oxygen just not going to give their opponent any room this game. Do you think it might have also been something in lineup that told Team Oxygen that they could go for that?
Well, yeah, the issue is they've got a double carry. Red team's got a double carry in the early stages of the game that you're pretty much going to give up a 5-on-5 fight in that stage. Narbash is not the greatest. I mean, the Thunk is pretty good after you've got a few levels in it. But apart from that, it's going to be reliant on Cosima, on that Grux, to completely carry the early game fight, which isn't going to look well. And with the Muriel shields, with the Rampage Rock, it's not going to be pretty, any sort of early game fight. They have no way of stopping any of that.
I mean, the Muriel just works so well for Team Oxygen in game number 1, and they have largely the same lineup, except for the Iggy, but, I mean, they keep the Steel, they keep the Rampage. I mean, it still looks like the same old new for Team Oxygen.
Yeah, Oxygen going for what they know is tried and tested. They're going to go for these early game fights, and Cosima tries to go for that smash and grab, doesn't hit. Not a big fan of the smash and grab from Grux's from the drops into the jungle, purely because even if you do pull them, they tend not to drop into the jungle unless they're right near the edge. And Murdoch, a little bit.
Oh yeah, he's super far up. He does get the pushback. And Mike gets a
But-
shield from Muriel. I think the Murdoch might have been a little bit too far out here. It's Mike goes to the lower ground, and Itsukanji, well, he's on the low ground. And, well, we talked about getting pools in the low ground, but when they just jump down there, it's very easy to just take him down.
And the kill straight over to Muriel right there. Marty Riviere, hopefully he can get some TXP on that Muriel because he likes to get a bit of... he likes to go for the Shepherd's File health tokens, which are pretty sweet. And that Lord's Ward is going to potentially be upgraded in the next pack for him. So,
Wow. 4 minutes, and where's that black buff? It has been taken.
Cameron's already been taking it.
Of course. Of course, Cameron has the buff, so we group up 4 around the mid lane, and they're trying to get a push on here. A very early tower for them. If they're able to get it, they should have enough damage with the black buff, and most of the orange side, they're just still kind of waddling over to the mid lane right now.
Yeah, Oxygen just completely quick, clean rotation. They're going to take this tower, and they're just going to back out.
It's just very easy for them. They don't even have ultimates on Cameron or Strawbale. Actually, anybody on this mid lane. They're all level 4, just being super aggressive, and maybe they even catch out the Grux. He's going to try to get a good smash and grab. Actually does hit it only onto Marty. And, well, this is going to be an interesting fight for sure. A couple of arrows being dropped down. Marty's getting a little bit low here, taking a bit of damage. And Vol's trying to chase him down. Are they going to get it? Here's the Steel ultimate. Just comes in with the level 5, just getting in the middle of that fight. And, well, there was a ton of damage done by Orange, but I'm not sure if the focus is going to be there. And indeed it is not. Gadget putting down the slow. Can Strawbale even be taken down? Not just yet. And only Zune is alive on the mid lane for taken down. And now Strawbale has his ultimate, jumps forward for Zune, wants to get this hit onto him, and Iggy is level 6. So he should have the ultimate at some point here. Gets hit by the bot. He's just getting absolutely caught out right now. And, well, he uses his ultimate, but it's not going to be very even close to getting him down. And that's a full 5-man team wipe on the mid lane for Team Oxygen.
Yeah, Zune not there in time. He got to the fight way too late, and Team Vaevictis shouldn't have been looking for that, especially without their Iggy there. The Iggy is going to be the... Iggy right there, if he was there, he could have potentially got a pick off on a few of the Oxygen members, and it would have potentially been a completely different fight, but they rushed the engage. They rushed trying to take a fight that wasn't in their favor, and they got punished for it. Oxygen knew that Iggy wasn't there. They could see him in lane, and they could see him rotating with their wards, and they just went for it.
Yeah, it just seems like Vaevictis, they're not very clear on what their win conditions are in this game. They just play right into Oxygen's hands and make this game super easy for them.
Yeah, Marty hasn't even hit level 5. The reversal not even up. And when that does come up, it's going to make Vaevictis' life incredibly difficult. They're going to want to try take fights on like single pick targets, like certified in the blue lane. And it's just not going to work because Muriel stall out every single one of those fights long enough for the rest of Oxygen to collapse, and it's going to make it extremely difficult for them.
I mean, that was the strength in game number 1, and they didn't even ban out the Muriel. I guess Beacert's Decker is just a bit, or Marty's Decker is a bit too difficult to overcome for them, but even then, this Muriel is doing some actual work here.
Certified just grabbing that blue buff. He's going to be probably taking a few of these camps and recalling back to base, but Kazima, he might have found a certified right here.
Is that really the guy you want to find, though? Grux is doing some good damage, but Seal has joined the fight right now, and he's got his ultimate available. Oh, here comes the reversal of fortune. Cosmia thought he was ganking someone, but truly, the gank is on him. Just Muriel putting down all the shields, keeping Certified alive for now. Maybe they take him down eventually. They've got some good damage coming in, but all these orange heroes are grouped up, and B Certified just gets around the corner. Zune getting chased down. He's an Iggy, and he's just being absolutely zoned by the Rampage. Fist of Fury coming in, and, well, they're backing up a little bit here. The positioning's a little bit weird from the team, so Strawbale's going to reinitiate with his Rampage, and he is just going to run right towards the Iggy. Sparrow and Iggy both caught out. Maybe the Iggy gets away. A couple of arrows being dropped down, but Rock's going to come through. Oh, hit in the face! And Muriel is able to finish off the kill, while Graham is just very nonchalant, pushing on the left lane.
Cameron, he's been allowed to just sit there and free farm while his team sweeps up. That's a really good position for the Grim because he doesn't have to actually rotate, so he gets all that free farm while the rest of his team gets the farm on the kills. And Cameron, as we can see, 18 points.
Yeah, they're
3-0-4.
So, yeah. Like,
Fully
they're actually
upgraded
sitting at
Sage's
6.
Ward, so.
It's just, right now, Team Oxygen, the advantage is even more exemplified for this game. They just have so much. They shut down Vaevictis early, And I mean, this game seems so difficult for them. They're just not able to find anything. I mean, they had certified low, but weren't able to even find that kill.
The problem is it's the case of, oh, we've lost the fight. Let's quickly go back and try get an advantage back from them, from the enemy team, instead of thinking, what can we do? What things can we take that are risk-free? Because that's what you need right now. Taking things with any risk against Oxygen is not going to go well at this point in the game, and you don't really get a reward. You want to take the smallest advantages if you've fallen behind, because high risk, high reward plays against a team like Oxygen, especially when you're really far behind, is just not going to go well for you.
I mean, even if you do get a kill on one member and you get team wiped, is it worth it at all for Vaevictis?
Not particularly, because they're just going to keep feeding more. All the time while you're dead, Oxygen are going to take towers, they're going to take more kills, and it's just not going to be nice.
Oh, it's like he's just like backing away from Vaevictis right now, and it just seems to be the same tale as before. You have a reversal of fortune at any time Strawbell goes in the ultimate, taking a bit of damage. Steel Slam comes through. It's Candy taking a lot of damage. Charged through. Strawbell getting hit by the smash and grab, but he's just going to jump away because his team doesn't really want to commit too much for this for some reason. But iCameron should join pretty soon. Marty is doing some nice zoning damage. And, well, Fire, he's kind of run the wrong way right now. And Marty Rivia trying to chase him down, and It's Mike comes around from the backside. They've got the wraparound that they needed. Gadget comes in with the bot, and, well, Fire is just completely caught away from his team and dead in the jungle.
Yeah, again, Oxygen are completely dominating this match from start to finish, from the early game advantage. And Marty caught for that smash and grab, but the shields are going to be too big.
Oh man, I just kind of expect these kills to happen by now. Vault and the other hero getting taken down on mid. This is looking very scary for like any team that would be playing Team Oxygen right now.
Yeah, Oxygen they've come into this game and they've gone, we're gonna play well. We're gonna play our best at every single moment, and just showing what a strong team they are in general. And there isn't many teams that are around right now that can go against them, to be perfectly honest. There's a couple of teams, I think, from Agora's Rising that have proven that they can go toe-to-toe and beat them. So let's hope in the future we see a lot more teams signing up who can hopefully knock this peg down from Oxygen, because at the moment they're completely dominating.
Yeah, they are completely dominating, just as they did in the last ESL event. Just another inhibitor taken down. Irakanji, this probably will be the last fight for them as he gets jumped on by Strawbell, zoned away from the rest of his team. And, well, It's Mike is just going ham on the rest of the members. iCameron moves forward. Vault, he's not moving away at all. It's just very difficult. Rock just completely misses, but it doesn't even matter here. It's Mike coming in with the punches. He is a steal, and he's got punches to throw. Comes in with the charge. Zune just pushed back into this, and that will be yet another full 5-man team wipe the way of Team Oxygen.
Oxygen, they want to push this core, but they're pretty low, and there's no minions. They're just probably going to back out, get their points again, spend all those card points that they've accumulated, and go for the next push. And hopefully the next push will probably be the last for them. And they're going to be looking to end this game really soon.
So just a very quiet map right now. And Cosmio, he's like, sees a rampage, but even then, not sure how much work he's able to. Still 0 kills on the board for Vaevictis, and be certified and the rest of Team Oxygen. Well, Rampage does get caught out. He's got to jump away. Is he going to be actually able to get out? Cosmia just jumps through him, and again, the reversal of fortune does exactly what it's supposed to do, turns things around, and maybe they... Oh, no. No! Cosmia, please! Why are you going for these kills? Smash and grab just dodged by both members, and you can't even take down this Rampage that was on low health already.
Yeah, Muriel... you cannot look for picks. This is the thing Muriel stops in a lot of these matches, is you try to go for this 1v1 fight where you can probably get a pick or a 2v1, and then all of a sudden it's 2v2. And Muriel's kept the person alive way longer than they should have ever been alive, so they can start outputting their damage. And as we saw there, Cosmia thought he got that Rampage. Marty Rivia, reversal fortune, straight in, and he just completely turned around on his head.
Of course you would say reversal of fortune. Freaking English pronunciations. I do that sometime to make fun of you guys. Like why I say cheers all the time. I used to cast with this guy for Dota, this Brit, and he would say cheers all the time. Apparently you guys do that over there. You're like, cheers. You like step on the bus, cheers. You
Yep.
get some lunch or something. Cheers. It's like all the time. So I just started saying it to make fun of him, and I still do that now.
Yeah, British
Nothing wrong
people
with
say
you
cheers
guys.
for all of it. I'm sure there isn't, but
Yeah, me too. Prime Warp gonna get just danced around by Strawbell here, waiting for the rest of his team. They should be doing quite a bit of damage, and if Vaevictis loses this fight, it's probably going to be the end of the game. Not even at the 15-minute mark yet. And Prime, Rip Harambe, he's just sitting there looking very sad as he takes a lot of damage from Team Oxygen.
yeah, Harambe buff gonna be cleared quite quickly. He got nerfed recently, and it's looking like Oxygen are going to use this advantage they can off the All Prime just to end this game.
Yeah, they should definitely do this. Prime Orb getting taken down quite a bit. Iggy coming in, but it's just an Iggy against an onslaught of Oxygen Heroes. Gets hit by the steel. Tesla Dome being dropped down, really zoning out the Vaevictis squad. They're going to have to go through it if they want to fight. And the two tanks, the Narbash and Cosmi, as much as you can call him a tank, just getting absolutely annihilated here. Vaevictis completely dead inside the pit. Murdoch not even joining the fight. He's trying to take down a Harvester of all things. And, well, Harambe, he's just kind of going to get back in the fight here.
Kenji, what are you doing? Just sitting there. He's been taking that Harvester while his whole team has been solo wiped, and now...
Yeah, he's getting spotted out by the minions and trying to run towards him, but I don't really know why you would be running towards Team Oxygen at this point at all. Oh, he wants another Harvester. Oh man, Iro Kenji, he's just being an absolute boss, taking down these Harvesters. Really the MVP of this game for Vaevictis, probably doing the most work. And well, he's going to go for it, taking that economic damage away from being certified in the rest of Team Oxygen.
Just out of curiosity, can you complete the weekly quests in custom games?
I have no idea. Maybe you should test that sometime if you can ever get into a custom
He might
game.
be going for the Destroy Harvest weekly quest.
Possibly. That might be a thing. Another kill on the mid lane is Martia and iCameron just going ham. There is no way that Vaevictis can do enough damage here. And it was a two-man taking down heroes inside the Vaevictis base.
Yeah, it just looks like they're going to use this OP buff to take this game right now, and Oxygen completely dominating fashion yet again. Going for this victory, just a clean 2-0 victory. 30-0 on the kills to Team Oxygen right here, and they're going to be playing Team Big Squad Troopers in the finals.
Oh yeah, they're going to face the Italians in the grand final. A very quick couple of matches here for Team Oxygen. They take a quick 2-0 over Vaevictis, and they will be moving on to their second grand finals in the Paragon Community Cup. And, well, I don't know if there's a whole lot to say after that one.
There isn't much analysis to be had there. I feel like Team Vaevictis are going to have a lot to learn from this match. They're going to get a lot of information. They're going to, if they go and review all their matches right now and just look at where they made mistakes, they're going to have a lot of information to improve on their own play, and hopefully they can come back stronger. They become better players from this, because that's ultimately what it's all about. People getting better at the game, people playing more competitively, and having more teams playing is always a good sign.
Yeah, I mean, that's really what this is all about. We really want to build the competitive scene for Paragon, so, I mean, you're going to have these teams that just absolutely dominate things. And what we really want is for these lesser-known teams to get a little bit of experience and possibly just kind of play so that they become more of a challenge for these established teams.
Yeah, as people get better and better, a lot of these players in the established teams are going to find it harder and harder to take these victories. And hopefully in the next couple of tournaments, if in the future we see a lot more teams sign up to these games, and hopefully we see a lot more challenges for a lot of these teams. Because I'd love to see big, explosive matches which just no one can win. Neither team can take these easy victories. And those are always the best to watch, and hopefully people come back from these matches, they learn from them, and they come back stronger.
Okay, so, well, a very quick 2-0 for Team Oxygen, and we'll see if the next team in the grand final is able to afford them a bit more of a challenge. And we'll see, along with you guys, if that is indeed what's going to happen. I'm Pythian. You can follow me on Twitter at PythianLagoon, as well as on twitch.tv/PythianLagoon. You can follow Jens on whatever Twitter he has. It's probably not very cool or anything. Look at him smile there, so cute. Anyway, we're gonna have the grand final for you guys in hopefully a few minutes, as soon as both teams can get ready. For now, though, got only one word to say. Talked about it a little bit earlier. Cheers.